This is the last episode.
I can hear, like, even if I have the headphone thing all the way down, I can hear sound in my headphones. I don't know if it's coming from your headphones or if it was, I don't know what it was.
It's too late now, buddy boy.
I don't know, but this room sounds like absolute dog garbage. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So the reason why
Welcome to the EchoCast.
Welcome to the EchoCast. My name is Jesus Christ.
I love that.
Dot.
I love that Bjork song.
Dot. There you go.
.com.
No, because the Echo Dot. You know the Amazon Echo Dot.
Oh God, you really lost me on that.
Yeah,
because I forgot what the Echo Dot even was.
Yeah, that's why I was like, there's layers here. Not really.
There's no, there's one really thick layer, and nobody saw that you could peel it, and people kept walking by.
It's like
they forgot.
It's one thick layer that you're not supposed to eat, but I ate it anyways.
Like a scab.
Yeah.
On that note, welcome to the podcast.
Hey guys, we're really late because God dang it, I moved.
That's why the room.
Actually, I'm literally in the middle of moving.
I walked in this new fabulous home, and there's still boxes and boxes.
There is a truck on the way bringing furniture to this house. So anytime during this podcast, you're probably going to end up hearing a
gunshots.
That's a truck sound.
That's what they sound like. We're living in a Flintstones era where everything has to run on legs, and it's by four very large, very muscular men running with his furniture on their backs.
Yes.
Would you pay extra?
For sure.
For that service?
For sure. This has been a very annoying move. Because
when is a move not annoying, Lewis?
Well,
you as a boy who has moved way more than I have.
Yeah,
I've
moved like 11
before.
times in my life.
When has a move ever been kind of annoying?
Well, they're always annoying.
But in one part of the process.
Yeah. It's just this move has just been like, it's hard.
You know, moving is really fun when you're not the person moving.
Yes,
you can just leave if you're tired.
Yeah,
you're just like, okay, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah,
you have to live here now. See you, nerd.
Yeah.
I don't sleep here.
Scrub.
Yeah.
No, it's just because moving from a house to another house is stupid. Because I always move from apartment to house, or like from
small to big, big to small.
Yeah,
not big to big.
Yeah.
EA Sports big.
Yeah.
EA big.
It's in the game or name. What is it? EA?
It's in the game.
Is that what it is?
No. Yes.
It's
EA Sports. It's in the game. Because they would never say the it's because it would always sound too fast. It's in the game.
Yeah. It was JonTron. It was in the game. Yeah.
Yeah. In 2004. At the ripe old age
JonTron was 6 or something.
Yeah, he was 6 years old.
He was born in 1998.
6-year-old baby. He's younger than us. He was 6-year-old baby boy. He really loved EA Madden 04 on the Dreamcast.
I don't know. All right.
Which didn't exist.
God, this is...
What's this podcast called?
The last...
Gunshots.
The last episode Hey, hold on. Shut up. Hey guys, this is the last episode podcast. My name is Lewis.
Hello, I am Andres. Are you high on weed, Lewis? What is happening over there?
I'm so tired, dude. This has been the longest week of my goddamn life.
This is as bad as when you got sick last year.
Yeah.
Except you got to eat oranges and not go out.
Yeah. No, this is worse.
Now you have to go out and you don't get as many oranges.
I don't get as many oranges. I haven't had one orange this week.
That must be why you're feeling so tired, honestly.
It is.
Because aren't those your favorite? Like, cuties are your favorite snack, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like your top tier snack.
I'm telling you, iCarly.
S-tier.
Sam and iCarly had it right when she had that scene where she was in high school.
Oh, she has to invent like a thing for science class.
It was no. It was a show and tell, or no, it was a project that she had to do, and she didn't do it, and so she picked an orange tree from right outside the window that just happened to be there, which would have been awesome if there was an orange tree. It's cool, but she picked an orange and was like, "Here, this is my project. It's food and a drink," and I was like, "Hell yeah, bruh. That's me." That's me right there.
I did not expect to talk about iCarly this week, but here we go.
Apparently, Miranda Cosgrove walks around. Does things.
She lives. She walks among us mere mortals. The voice of the girl in Despicable Me 3. What an honor.
It's because she didn't text back 4 weeks ago or whatever. They talked about how they saw Miranda Cosgrove walking at the Grove or something like that in LA. Yeah.
The more I go to LA and live in this beautiful, beautiful state, I go, who the fuck cares if you see someone famous on the street?
Oh, totally.
Because there are so many
it's
people
bad.
that you walk by that are way more important than you'll ever be.
Yeah.
And it's like, whatever, man. I'm trying to buy a hot dog and an 8-track player. I don't know. I'm just here. I don't care. Because I went to Amoeba over the weekend.
It's a good place.
And I walked by your big old fancy schmancy school.
Yeah.
And saw the Jack in the Box where you almost got hard murdered.
Yeah.
And I was like,
murdered.
that's cool. Okay, let's go buy records.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Amoeba, I've actually never been. This is my first time.
Cool. What do you think?
I could live there.
Oh, it's awesome.
I was there for maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was mad that I had to leave. Because I kept finding shit I didn't know existed.
Did you go upstairs?
I went upstairs.
Yeah.
And I bought a movie I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
And I found another movie that I also did not know existed, and I had to pick between the two. And that sucked. That place is awesome.
Yeah.
And okay, the worst part about it, when I went, I found out, because they have like events like, hey, today we're doing this. I found out the day before I went, there was an event that David Lynch showed up to sign records for Twin Peaks.
Wow.
And I wanted to die. That fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I
dude,
didn't know
stuff
until the day after, and I saw photos of the man. And I was like, well, life isn't worth living for a little bit.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah, that happens all the time at Amoeba. There's always sightings.
But it was like, I was the day after. I could have gone. I was free that day. God damn it. That man's gonna die because he's old now.
I'm sorry.
But actually old. You know those people that are like, oh yeah, they're old and they're just like 50?
Yeah,
like
George R. Martin.
Yeah, but he's actually just an old man now. And I don't know what his health is like.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know how old is Germ.
Germ?
How old is Germ? How old are Germs?
Does anybody call him Germ?
Yes.
Really?
GRRM age.
Is that what he calls himself? Is that his rap name?
Oh, he's 69.
Nice.
Hell yeah, bro.
He's the sex number. That's what he does when he has the sex number.
That's how you pronounce his name.
That's when he writes. That's his ancient incantation.
Yeah.
To summon his creative powers.
Well, that's one of the language. That's actually the Dothraki language. That's how you say his name in Dothraki.
That's how you say 69 in Dothraki.
Yeah. No, the way
That's
you
how you say nice.
Yeah.
That's what they said at the wedding.
I thought it's which one? There's
Everyone.
so many weddings.
Everyone just said, nice.
By the way, just so you guys know, never have a wedding in Game of Thrones. They're always bad.
Never smile in Game of Thrones.
Never smile in Game of Thrones. You're probably gonna die.
Don't have a name in Game of Thrones.
Or yeah.
Don't speak when the camera is focusing.
I don't know
on
if you know about this joke for Game of Thrones, but like you're not a real character unless you're a secret Targaryen. Because that's like a thing.
No, I've not gotten to that point.
You know who Targaryens are?
Yeah.
Yeah, Targaryens are the dragon peoples.
They're just important dragon peoples.
Yeah, then they all pretty much got extinct except for like one, possibly. And so the idea of just like, there's so many theories about characters being secret Targaryens. So the joke of just like, you're not a real Game of Thrones character unless you're a secret Targaryen. Yeah. So
because you matter.
Yeah.
Because of backstory that we still don't know nothing about.
Yeah, there's so much. God. Oh, they're gonna be doing. So yeah, the prequels. By the way, the prequel show that they're gonna be doing. They're so one of them is currently being made, like right now.
It's being filmed
written. No, not filmed, but it's being like written and like worked on.
Yeah,
like it's happening. Like this is real.
It's not going to be stopped.
No,
you can't stop him.
I have a feeling that they're all going to be during the Targaryen age. We're not going to get anything like Robert's Rebellion around the time. Like we're not going to
confirm like the actual age, like when we're going.
We're not going to get anything near the show.
Okay.
Everything's going to be like we might get Aegon's Conquest, which would be awesome. Aegon's Conquest is he was the first Targaryen to come to Westeros on the back of what is I can't something the Dread was the dragon. It was a huge
big boy dragon.
It was the biggest dragon ever. It came on the back of it and conquered Westeros.
He also wrote it.
Yeah.
I'm really mad I made you laugh. I'm really upset. I thought we would keep going with it, but no. He also flew
podcast.
On it. Okay, and then let me guess the country that he came from on his big boy dragon. We've never seen or heard any details about, really.
No, not at all. We know.
Awesome. That's great. That's good. Good.
We know a lot about Valyria, ancient Valyria, and
are we ever going to see it with our eyeballs? Is what I'm asking you. Do you think you'll see it?
We saw.
No, in its prime.
No. Maybe. Yeah, I think we will. I think we're going to see the fall of Valyria, which is when. Because I believe what it was is Valyria had like a bunch of volcanoes situation, and like it all just kind of erupted and burned it down.
They Pompeii'd.
And then Pompeii'd itself, and then the only thing that was left were these thing called stone men. They create like this. I don't know the details.
Are they golems basically?
Pretty much. If you get touched with by a stone man or get grayscale on you, you pretty much just become a stone man.
But
and you're like it's like a stone zombie, which
Okay.
we have seen because we've been to Valyria and we saw the stone men, and there was a whole scene that the stone men almost killed Tyrion, and yeah, it was cool.
every time you say Tyrion, I can't get confused with the guy from WoW.
From what?
Because from World of Warcraft.
I don't know.
There's a guy named Tyrion Fordring.
Oh,
And I have to keep remembering it's not that guy.
okay.
Because that guy is dead right now.
I don't know anything
Because
about
WoW's
WoW.
writing sucks again.
I don't care about that game.
You don't have to. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But, man, I used to have
It's 2017.
You used to
don't
have
need to care about that
really,
game.
really interesting world and lore.
Yeah, it
And-
was good for a reason.
And then
or people
they-
liked it for a reason. I mean,
And then, well, the game is still fine. Like, there's
Mhm.
still parts about it that are still pretty great that no game can replicate.
Mm.
But when they started doing time travel to do a fun expansion, I went, what the fuck?
that's funny.
And they kill off characters that people like.
All right, let's talk about the most important thing.
Damn.
Let's talk about some Sonic news.
World of Warcraft, damn.
What?
What?
You want to talk more about World of Warcraft?
No.
Yeah.
I want to, but I also don't. 'Cause
Okay,
fuck that.
so Sonic the Hedgehog movie is in the works.
I keep screaming, but God won't answer.
God
Why
won't-
are they making this?
No, he's answering and he's giving you exactly what you don't
He's
want.
shitting on me.
Yeah, he's right on your chest.
Popping a squat.
Right on your chest,
And it's
whispering
like-
into your ear.
And it's like, man, you love chili dogs.
Yeah, he's whispering in your ear.
You love them.
You want it. You're gonna want it.
He offered me a cigarette and said, that's no good.
And he said, Sonic comes up to you in your dreams.
Talk to your priest and rabbi,
So-
and then God poops on me with a movie.
Sonic walks up to you in your dreams, shitting on your chest, and
He would
whispers,
run.
whispers into your
He
ears.
would run, you ape. He's a Sonic the Hedgehog, not Sonic the Walk Hog. You fool.
You're right. Never mind. So the movie is going to be a live action / CG
Which is the worst
monstrosity.
possible way to do this.
It's the worst
Have you ever? Okay,
or the best.
you're a big Sonic boy. Have you seen
I
the
love
Sonic OVA they made in the 90s?
Yeah. That's good.
It's not like a perfect movie or whatever, but it's
good.
entertaining.
Yeah. No.
it's for what it is. It's kind of fun. And
for
the
a
world that-
90s cartoon feature length movie.
it's not. Yeah, it was like it's not
based
a real,
off of a video game.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's just like two like episodes thrown together as a fake movie.
Mhm.
But what's there is cool. You get to see like Knuckles with a cowboy hat,
Yeah.
and Tails gets a really cool like a fighter pilot hat. Like they have an interesting little base they
Hats.
live in. Yeah, they got cool hats. For some reason, there's a cat girl there who's important to the story.
Does she have a hat?
She has cat ears,
Close enough.
and she is the worst part about the movie.
I don't remember this movie that well, but I remember seeing it.
I recently saw it again.
Mhm.
It's not that bad, and the fight with him, Metal Sonic, is still really cool.
Yeah, I remember this.
Metal Sonic is, although his voice in English is really bad for Metal Sonic, because he's, you know, how Metal Sonic is just doesn't speak
Yeah.
or he just sounds mad.
Yeah.
They gave him the
Like dialogue.
no. Imagine when people do the "I am a robot" thing. That's how he talks.
Oh no.
And he has a moment where he stops being a monster for a second, but he's still talking in the "I am a robot" voice. So that don't work so good.
That only works for like the characters like Gamma and Omega.
if they're implied they have some type of personality.
Yeah, because
Like
with Gamma,
I love Omega because I just like Omega.
yeah, because those characters were like, or Omega specifically was like
He was interesting.
charming,
Yeah.
and so the robot voice worked.
Also, Omega just looks cool.
Yeah. Oh no, I love those designs of those
I love the robots.
the robot. Yeah.
But the question is now, okay, tell people who is making this.
Oh yeah. So
of all people, who's going to be directing this?
all people himself, Timothy Miller, the director of.
The movie that should have been bad, but was pretty great,
Was-
Deadpool.
Yeah, that was like an 8 out of 10 movie, which is surprising.
It
'cause
should have
should've
been like a
4.
3. Yeah. And
Dick-
he managed to save that thing and make that project great for what it was, even on their kind of limited budget.
Yeah.
And they're making the sequel, unfortunately, without him.
without him.
Which they could still make a movie that's fine without him.
Yeah.
But coming to the conclusion of finding out about this bullshit,
Yeah.
this is probably what he left that project to work
He left
on.
Deadpool for Sonic live action.
To work on Sonic live action. Is he a big Sonic fan? Was the script that good? Was the paycheck that fat? Why did he leave a very profitable movie and project to work on this?
Yeah.
Or was it not his choice and he kind of got kicked from Deadpool?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Either way, he picked to work on Sonic.
He picked, yeah, he could have said no to Sonic, but he said yes.
He signed a piece of paper that said, I'm okay with having my name and working with people.
This will forever be on his IMDb, and
Yeah.
he's okay with that.
We've seen, me and you both have
Mhm.
seen the infamous Sonic fan film.
Oh hell yeah! It's way past cool, guys.
It is way past cool.
Yeah, if you guys don't know,
forget October. It's Kintober month, baby.
Kintober. All right, if you guys don't know, pause this podcast right now.
Just delete it and go watch.
What if I just ended the podcast there?
Don't even give a reason why.
Yeah. All right, guys, pause the podcast and then it's over.
No, we should just leave, just
don't tell them what to do.
And we just don't talk for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, is the podcast broken or
just skipping around?
Just dead air for 45 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
Such a waste of data. I feel so bad.
Oh yeah, so much. Just a waste of space on their phone. Someone who doesn't have unlimited internet
like
downloading
most humans in America.
Yeah.
Because Americans have the worst internet.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
stupid.
really, but we just really, really
No,
bad.
man, it's worse than like Africa, dude. They have way better internet than us.
Do they?
Probably not.
I can't even say if
They're
it's true or
brown,
not
so
because
probably
I
not.
don't even know anymore.
Brown people can't have good internet. Scientifically impossible.
Excuse me? Is it part of their melanin that blocks signal waves?
Yeah, well, look, when you have so much creativity,
Are they walking EMPs
about
routers?
Wait, you know about this, right? The Black Lives Matter Toronto chick who believes that melanin attracts cosmic energy to create more creativity in your body.
What?
Yeah, this is real. And so she believes that she believes that like white people is to be subhuman. Like to be white is to be subhuman and be black.
Because you can't absorb sun rays is good?
Yeah, because that doesn't give you enough
you
creativity.
Don't sunburn? Is that why?
No, it's because the cosmic energy that melanin gives you more creativity in your body. These are real things that someone believes.
When does chemicals letting you absorb space dust make your brain be better at making the cool thing?
Space breath.
That's pretty cool.
Can that be like a band? Can we be a band?
What kind of genre would they be? Speed breath.
Definitely prog, right?
Yeah,
Space
but
breath?
what kind of prog? Like metallic prog, more of like a.
I'm gonna say like Genesis, Rush,
like early Genesis or late Genesis.
Uh,
More stoner or more big rock?
Oh, big rock. We're making 30-minute sci-fi epics.
We're making what some people describe as guitar wankery.
Yes, yes. We're
making a Tool song.
We're gonna Tool, but
I like Tool.
Tool, but also with Yngwie Malmsteen just jacking off on the guitar for 45 minutes.
It's just you just hear a solo in the background, just in the background. No, they record that separately. Just lay it over. They lay it over the guitar track.
But like way just like super distorted. But they realized it was distorted, so they just lowered the volume. Right?
And it's like every
so
other minute.
Loud.
Everyone's like, wait, what is that in the background?
Yeah, it's not loud, but it's just like
you can notice something's in the background.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Space breath. I'm gonna write that down and keep it because I like that name. I'm gonna turn something's gonna be created of mine.
Space breath.
I'm gonna call it space breath.
That sounds like a strain. No, that sounds like a vape liquid. Because vape liquids have like the. I eternally will always love names for weed because they are funnier than actual real comedy.
No, totally.
But
no one can write
vape.
No
vape
comedy writer
names
can
for
write.
Their flavors are as bad as Xbox gamer tags. They are that shittily named.
Are they real? Like I don't vape.
You did. The dark era.
I didn't vape. No, I had a friend who vaped, and I vaped with him.
That's what a crackhead says.
I don't crack. My friend cracked. I just crack with
I like
him.
the verb of using crack as cracked or cracks.
Yeah.
Like it's like saying, "Oh, I weeded."
I heroined.
I beard. I wined.
I alcoholed.
I moonshined. It's like a sex term.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the Sonic movie. God.
So who do you want? So do you want? Who do you want to be cast as Big the Cat?
Can we get the actor that plays Hodor, Christian Nairn? That would actually not be bad.
Don't CG Big the Cat. Just paint him purple. Don't give him purple ears or whiskers or give him like lenses to make his eyes yellow and cat-like. Just paint him purple. Not even like his whole body, just his arms and legs.
Yeah, and like a little bit of the face, but only his face, no neck or like.
And he just walks around in just his underwear and going, "Froggy, Froggy."
Dude,
for 45
you can't tell me that you can see I can see Hodor saying Froggy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make it.
How come we're not directing this movie?
I know, right? We'd make this movie way better.
We'd make way better movies. Except we don't know how to direct or do anything with movies.
But I think we understand how stupid Sonic is as a series.
Sonic is the dumbest.
Sonic is the dumbest series of all time. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have like so many hours in Sonic Mania.
Part of your life is devoted to that little blue rat.
I love that blue furball, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's playing Sonic? Who do you think should play Sonic?
Jaleel White. Bring him back.
I don't know who that is.
The guy who used to voice Sonic in the Sonic cartoon, Jaleel White, also known as Urkel from Family Matters.
Oh, cool.
Jaleel White voiced Sonic.
No, I want someone not
Black.
Yeah.
It'd be too strong for the role. Too many space breaths.
No, if I want someone black, I want someone very black.
Like the guy from Black Panther.
No, I want
The guy who played Miles Davis in that movie.
Yeah, Miles Davis himself.
Who's the guy who's what's it called? Iron Patriot in Iron Man movies?
He will tell Ejiofor. No, that's a different actor.
How can I remember his name? He was in Hotel Rwanda.
I know.
That guy's great.
He will tell Ejiofor is the guy.
Oh, you want Idris Elba.
Yes.
That's Sonic.
I just want Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is Sonic.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who plays...
I want Morgan Freeman as Sonic.
No, who's the guy who plays, what's his name? Luke Cage.
Oh!
Get that guy to play Sonic.
That'd be pretty good. With his almost stumbling on lines because he's a good actor, but like, I don't know.
He's not a good actor.
Yeah.
It's a weird mix.
You know what I mean? You know those actors that are good, but like not. Okay.
Speaking of good actors that are good but not, let's move on to the only story that's worth talking about this month.
No, Tails. We gotta voice
Vesperia?
Tails and Knuckles, and then we're done.
Tails.
Yeah.
Who's the guy from Scott Pilgrim? Michael Cera.
Michael
Cera's
Cera?
Tails.
That's good.
Knuckles,
Terry
Rock.
Crews.
The Rock. The Rock or Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Because he's a dumb muscular boy.
Yes.
But I love both those muscular boys who are not very dumb. They're actually very
Oh,
intelligent.
very intelligent. All those muscular boys, by the way. Joe Rogan's, The Rock's.
I'm very happy
Terry
that,
Crews.
that stereotype of like muscular people are dumb has gone away.
Oh, totally.
Because
Those are some of the
that's really
smartest
never
people
been true.
No. Those are some of the smartest people we have in the media right now, which is so sad.
I want Terry Crews to be my cool uncle who builds me gaming rigs and plays Overwatch with me.
Dude, I want to see Terry Crews and Deadmau5 have to do something together. I know you don't like Deadmau5, but
no,
he's a big nerd boy.
But he's not a cool nerd boy. Terry Crews and T-Pain should team up.
Yeah.
Because T-Pain streamed on Twitch that one magical night, and I will never forget that night. Because that was crazy.
That's crazy.
The front page of Twitch. Hey guys, check out T-Pain on his new gaming rig. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this real? And it's just him just chilling in his room playing Overwatch on PC. And I was like, what world am I living in?
I didn't know that.
And the chat was full. It was like 5,000 people asking him to sing Buy You a Drink on stream.
So speaking of Twitch, so a couple things, two things relating to the Hurt Records peoples. So if you go to I believe, Play the Game Central YouTube channel, or you could just type it on YouTube. Beauty of Annihilation, Bend Down. Ben has made a cover of Beauty of Annihilation, and it's one of the heaviest things I've ever heard in my entire life. I always say that about his stuff because it just get heavier and heavier.
It's gonna crush your heart one day.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Beauty of Annihilation is the Easter egg song for the Zombies map Doriz, which is one of the most popular, or one of, if not the best Zombies map of all time, and one of the probably the best Zombies song that Kevin Sherwood has done. Mm-hmm. That Pareidolia. So he did a cover of it, and it's amazing. Go watch that. Also, someone on the Hurt Record Street team made a. You can't find this yet. I'm waiting. I don't even know why I'm mentioning this. Then
it's an announcement of a thing that doesn't exist.
Well, it's not even an announcement. It's just so he did a Guitar Hero custom chart for one of Ben's songs in the new Z1 album, and I guess a very, very popular Guitar Hero streamer on Twitch streamed it, and 350. Well, like a lot of people. I don't know, 3,000 people or whatever. I don't know. So people saw it.
That's a lot of people for Twitch.
Yeah, and they were like, and everyone in the chat was saying how awesome this song was and where could they get it, and that was really cool to like know that like, hey, Ben's. I don't know. It's cool to see Ben.
He out there.
Yeah. Well, for people who never heard of Ben.
Yeah.
Right, and hear the song and be like, oh my god, this is awesome.
They go down that rabbit hole that you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. That's what it is.
And then they'll meet him and then they'll kiss him.
And right on the lips, big sex.
Right on his Vivo.
Oi oi. Right on. Right on his
bend down Vivo.
Yeah, bend down Vivo.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Sorry. All right, let's talk about what do you want to talk about?
Speaking of actors who are good and bad, but also not great, Nicolas Cage is in the news.
Okay.
Because this is a short, dumb story that I am here. We have to talk about this.
I haven't read this.
Okay, read it for me live.
Okay, So if you guys
Live reaction 2017.
all right,
Must watch.
a little bit of story,
Not clickbait.
backstory of why I'm here. I go on Nerdist to check the news for the podcast sometimes because I like Nerdist and they make good things sometimes. Sometimes they're silly, but sometimes they're good. This is both. And I just saw this article, this headline, and it's probably
as I walked in the door and I was like, we got to talk about this.
It's my favorite headline I've ever seen of all time. There it is. Nicolas Cage is now a Japanese snack food.
Like he always wanted to be.
And it's a picture of Nicolas Cage with a horrible, horrible beard on top of what looks like a mule.
It's an ass.
It's an ass.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on it real good.
Looking very Nicolas Cage.
And all right, let's read this article.
So why did this happen?
Posted by Michael Walsh, October 3rd, 2017. Thank you, Michael Walsh, for bringing this to my world. What story could we possibly bring you about Nicolas Cage that you wouldn't believe? After all, this is a man who once had to return a stolen Tyrannosaurus skull to Mongolia. That's known as a reverse national treasure. All right. And no one was surprised by any part of it. That's why when we say he has now been turned into a Japanese snack food, we have to stress that we only mean that his face has been put on the packaging. Honestly, with Nick Cage, anything is possible. This article's getting longer in my
So
head.
what kind of snack is it?
Well, I'll keep reading. The new Cagey treat. That's the name, I think. Is it? Or is that just... No, that's just Michael's...
Cagey. That's his Romanji name, I assume. That's going to sound way worse in this goddamn room.
Love it. No, because I was covering the mic, so you can't hear the room at all. The new Cagey treat, which we came across at Kotaku, of course, is part of the Japanese promotion for Cage's film Army of One. I don't even know about this.
Yeah, he has a new movie. That's... Okay, so they're making a snack to promote his new movie.
In Japan, yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's fantastic.
Is Nick Cage that popular in Japan?
Sure, why not?
He's no Tom Cruise. Because you know about Tom Cruise in Japan, right? They love that man.
Interesting.
It's Tom Cruise Day. Okay, remember the movie Live, Die, Repeat?
Mm-hmm. That originally was supposed to be called...
All You Need Is Kill?
No, it was supposed to be called something else. Ah, God. It was a cooler name, though. But anyways, I know I haven't seen the movie, but I know
the main reason he got cast was because Japan loves him so much.
Interesting. Okay, the marketing team plastered his face on the popular snack Umai Bao. I have no idea how to say this.
You tried. Not at all.
A puffed corn stick, resulting in the limited time offer of the deluxe Umai Bao Nicholas stick. Nicholas stick.
Okay, the author of this, don't ever type the phrase Nicholas stick.
That's what
That's a very bad image.
That's what they're actually called, though. That's what they're actually called.
Japan, don't call him Nicholas Sticks.
It's way better than...
Just call him like the Nicholas Long Cheeto or whatever.
Nicholas is Long Cheeto.
Yeah.
Nick's Long Cheeto. That's what you should have called it. For those who buy a ticket to the movie. All right. And then it's a picture of Nicolas Cage's face on these little wrappers of this Cheeto thing.
I want one.
So what does a Nick Cage inspired snack taste like? As it turns out, corn pottage, a thick corn soup.
Huh?
Sure, why not?
It tastes like corn.
Tastes like corn, guys. If I were
Just
to read tomorrow that Nick Cage, I hear a ring coming from this corner that's really pissing me off. All right, I'm going to put sound stuff there.
This is also a live sound test for your room for next week.
Oh, totally. So I know like what to like do stuff and where to put things. If I were to read tomorrow that Nick Cage keeps corn soup in his pockets at all times, that was italicized. I'd believe that. So I'm not surprised by this flavor. Let's read that again. If I were to read tomorrow that Nick Cage keeps corn soup in his pockets at all times, I believe that. So I'm
what
not
is
surprised
corn
by this
soup?
flavor. See, I know there's like
I've never had corn soup.
There's like a corn meal.
I've had cornmeal. I've had corn out of a can and then just corn shucks.
I've had corn, the band
with a K
in my mouth. Then again, no flavor would surprise me considering the endless array of flavors with which this man adorns his everyday life.
Okay, this writer needs to. I need to just sing this writer. I know you talked about the weird shit with the skull that he totally stole and tried to take back with him.
Yeah.
No one talks enough about how Nicolas Cage, when he dies, will be buried in a pyramid tomb.
Is that actually real?
Yes, he bought him like a weird pyramid thing he'll be buried in.
Thank you.
Because he can.
Thank you, Nick
I
Cage.
love this man.
Even when you die, you will satisfy millions.
Yes.
We're sure at some point he'll find snack form in every country in the world, perhaps even Mongolia, if they've forgiven him by then for the T-Rex skull debacle.
I still can't believe he did that.
Would you eat the Nicholas stick? We're hungry to hear why from you in our comments below.
So would you eat Nicholas's long Cheeto?
Oh, I'd eat Nick's big old Cheeto. Thank you, Michael Walsh,
for bringing the story to our attention.
Everyone go. Let's see. Where can we find
shout out his Twitter?
I'm gonna click on his.
All these writers got Twitters.
He has a hipster ass beard. He kind of looks like Daniel Radcliffe a little bit.
You don't look like Daniel Radcliffe.
Huh?
You don't look like Daniel Radcliffe. I said he looks like you.
Oh.
In an alternate timeline.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was it. Bye, guys. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why we talked about.
It's just weird to see like a live action man get a snack for them. Like, because Japan all the time does like, okay, for this animated movie or this anime or this game or whatever, we'll use like this weird little temporary snack or sticker or notebook you can buy at a gas station or a convenience store because they're way more popular in Japan because everyone walks everywhere on foot. But it's just seeing not like a different, like the movie, just like the title of it, and then just some random piece from the movie. Just Nicolas Cage himself as his character just for the snack. That's really weird to me. I have not seen that before.
I don't know. It's Nicolas Cage.
I'm pretty sure there's no reason he would say no. Just the reason that happened is reason. Like what fascinates me.
All right, let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. People care about that.
Yeah, finally that trailer came out.
All right, for all you PC fans, you can tune out now because it's not coming to PC because fuck you. That's
unless
why.
Rockstar decides to say,
stop
hey,
being a dick.
Surprise! It comes out yesterday.
It comes out 4 years after the PC as an idea is dead.
We're selling it on the Blizzard.
We're selling it on Activision.
That'd be fun. I think that'd be funny. But
that would be great. All right, let's talk about freaking.
But yeah,
Red
Dead 2 got an actual real trailer this time with dialogue and
it's a story trailer.
Yeah,
it's a 2.5 minute story trailer.
It looks
like
Red Dead again.
Yeah, it looks like a Western,
which is what I wanted. But holy shit, the graphics have taken a big jump. They're going for less of the. It feels like Red Dead 1. It did have an art style.
Yeah.
It wasn't like true realism, but it was. They were trying as best as they could to emulate Westerns, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
But they really got the look of like the designs of how they chose everybody of like those very iconic human beings you would see in a Western that were not quite larger than life, but they had something special about them when you looked at them.
Yeah, yeah. The huge, thick mustaches.
Big mustaches are like
the noses.
Like even
correct.
like the really cool, the really cool woman in the game. I forget because her farm was like the big thing in it.
I've never played Red Dead. I've only played the zombie one.
It's the best Rockstar game ever made.
Yeah,
the only good campaign, I would argue.
All right,
except for like GTA 3 and Vice City.
What about San Andreas?
That one's more silly. I mean, like a story they're trying to tell has something going on with it.
What about GTA 4?
No, that thing falls apart
so quickly.
Thing falls apart
like instantly.
Although their DLCs for that game are amazing.
The Battlegate Tony is awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Also introduced me to some very good music. Mm-hmm. Very good DLCs, which they didn't make for GTA 5, which I will still be mad about to this day. Anyway, Red Dead 2 story. This game's a prequel.
Is it?
It is a straight up prequel. Because at the very end of the trailer, they mention a man named Dutch.
Okay.
Dutch is the name of one of the gang members that John Marston was in before Red Dead 1 happens.
Okay.
Because you know the plot of Red Dead 1?
Nope.
Because Red Dead there's another game called Red Dead Revolver, but I don't know how canon they are connected to each other.
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption is just about a man named John Marston. He was part of a gang, like a crime railroad posse gang. They'd rob people, do all sorts of shit. Mm-hmm. As young people, they would just get money, get by because they all had bad pasts or what have you.
Okay.
And then John Marston, at a certain point, left, and then the gang kind of split apart to do their own things. But John Marston now, because he has a farm, he has a wife and a kid, but the law caught up to him, and they negotiated a deal with him. It's like if you help us track down your former gang members and you bring them in or kill them, whatever, we'll let you go. Your crimes are pardoned, and we'll leave you be. Mm-hmm. And the whole game is just revolving around you finding your old gang members in various parts of Texas and Mexico. And Dutch is essentially like was the leader of that gang. Mm-hmm. But they mentioned his name in this game. But you're not going to be playing as John Marston.
Who are you?
You're playing as some new character, which they show off in the trailer. Let's see what his name is. He has a very He looks cool. I actually like him.
Okay.
Yeah. follows the story of outlaw Arthur Morgan and Vanderleen and the Vanderleen gang.
Okay.
So you're playing as outlaws this time, which would mean no system where are you honorable or not honorable? Because that was a thing they had in Red Dead 1.
You just do whatever you want.
But man, do I hope we don't see like young John Marston in this game or something. Because I kind of...
You just want this to be its own thing?
Like, I honestly don't mind this being a prequel, but I kind of wanted just more of a separate story.
Is it called Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Don't call it a 2 if it's a prequel.
Well, 2 it just means it's part of the same series.
I know, but
because
you know what I mean,
because they can't do Red Dead again because people are already confused with Red Dead Redemption.
You could have said Red Dead something.
I don't know.
I don't know. You could have done something.
Maybe this game will go past John Marston or something. I don't know. Because where Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place, it's at the turn of the century. It's right when a big theme of the game is like letting go of the past. Well, like times are changing, the past catches up to you. And in the game, near the end of it, you get to see a city that's modern at the time, where they have automobiles and they have like World War I pistols where they can fire fully auto and things like that. And technology is catching up, and the age of the cowboy in the Wild Wild West is dying/dead.
Yeah.
So that's why they had to go back to the past. They had to go back more in time.
Because you didn't want us.
I just kind of wish they didn't touch more on the characters we know of, because I didn't really want to see them again. Unless if we're going to touch people like Dutch, show us everyone back then. Because there is one character, he's a very old man, who everyone wants to know what is his past, that you get to meet in Mexico. So if we're going to go back in the past, do it go fully in with it. Let me see everything from the 20 or 30 years before Red Dead 1 happened.
So it's the same area then?
It should be.
Okay.
They haven't confirmed it because Red Dead 1 takes place on the border of Texas and Mexico, because you got to go between both during the game. But they haven't confirmed the area. Because all they just say is just the rugged heart of America, which who knows where that is.
By the way, guys, if you're hearing a bunch of noise, because the truck is here, I believe, and people are coming. I told you it would happen.
They're going to come barge in and stop this podcast. So Red Dead 2, I'm very, 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 very excited. But just spring 2018, who knows when that is? Because that
could mean anything.
That's very vague, and spring is a long, long season. That could be like March, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to wait anymore.
You know what?
I at least want more details.
That seems sooner than I would think.
Well, because they said holiday this year, last year.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then they released a trailer, and they went, guys, no. And I was like, okay, fine.
Games get delayed, though.
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah.
These games are huge. Sure. Yeah. Red Dead 1, it was on launch a very hilariously buggy game.
Was it really?
Yes.
When that game came out, it was like a 2007, like first.
No, 2010.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was one of
middle
like
generation.
The first.
No, because it was GTA 4 then Red Dead.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought Red Dead came before
GTA 4 was like a kind of near launch game, like 2000.
See, I thought it was the other way around.
No, Red Dead was like 2010, 2011.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The only thing I played was Undead Nightmare or whatever. And
that's the best zombie DLC ever made.
You know what?
That
playing
thing is
that
awesome.
game, like I never beat it, but playing that game,
that's a good taste of that game. Honestly,
it's such a
such a weird departure from.
I can't think of what Red Dead the game is actually, because
it's that DLC works really well whether you know the context or not.
I don't. That's why. So I have no idea how the actual game, like when you say like the like good or bad system you're talking about, I was like,
that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what is it? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because the game is so its own thing.
But it's so much fun, if you know the story, but if not, it's just a really interesting idea. Because you got to ride the 4 horses of the apocalypse as actual horses.
Yeah,
and it's awesome.
It's a good game.
That's a really cool piece.
Do you think
of DLC.
they're gonna do that for the second one?
Will they go back to the well twice? I don't know. Because zombies are overplayed.
No, totally.
When Undead Nightmare came out, they were like just reaching the height of like saturation.
So 2010?
Yeah.
Black Ops 1
like
just came out.
Like zombies was still cool for video games.
Left 4 Dead 2
World
was
War
out.
Z as a movie was not out.
Yeah.
Walking Dead was just hitting its stride.
Yeah.
The zombies were not overplayed.
No, it was just...
This was still the time where it was still cool to make fun of vampires.
Oh, okay.
Like that was like that kind of era.
What do you think? If they do something like that, what do you think?
Will they go wacky is what you're asking.
Yeah, you know that'd be cool. Like a future, like a Westworld situation where it's like future cowboy.
Oh, well, like the characters don't know that it's future.
Like space
Westworld
cowboy
is very popular right now. I would legitimately love to see them do it.
Yeah, I think like a space cowboy situation would be actually right up their alley.
Because it would be really fun, because it would be these people from like the late 1800s who don't know what the fuck and that stuff is.
Just wait,
so like, go, oh, it's the devil's work or something like that.
Yeah,
or
so aliens. What? Like future robots come down, or like aliens freeze them, and then they wake up in the future.
Look, I want to do something weird, like they get abducted, but they don't know it, and then they come back to like what they assume is just where they run their old like stomping grounds where they go run around the open world.
They go to their house and it's all burnt down.
But like there's something weird, like it's a simulation of their world, like something's weird going on with it.
Saints Row 4.
Like they recreate their world in a Westworld style, but they can't tell at first. That'd be kind of a neat idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder will they go wacky? I want them to go wacky and make single player DLC because, like I've talked about, I'm scared for the multiplayer of this game. If
there is multiplayer, right? Or we don't know.
They'd be crazy to not do it.
Why?
Because Red Dead 1 had multiplayer already.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Red Dead 1's multiplayer is one of the best multiplayer experiences I've ever had.
What do you do?
It's just you gotta go run around the big open world and you can do some side missions.
Oh,
it's a devolved version of GTA 5's online, but GTA 5's online sucks. So whatever.
Yeah.
Red Dead just okay. You can do missions with your friends to level up and get golden guns or just new characters to avatars to play as or new horses. But other than that, it was just like, hey, you can get a carrot and just get dynamite and just fuck around.
That's cool.
And it was because you had to make your own fun, and that was really fun. Instead of just 12-year-olds calling you racial slurs and just shooting you for no reason.
Yeah.
But
all right.
if they go too hard in that multiplayer, we won't get that fun single player stuff that I really want for DLC. So I'm worried. I'm worried about the DLC for that game.
Yeah.
Because they can make it awesome like they used to.
I have no skin in this game. Is that the term?
Skin
in the game?
Steak.
Steak.
Not skin. I have no DNA in this child. It's a weird way of phrasing it.
How many times do I do that?
I have no skin in this steak.
I don't
There's a steak in my boot.
There's a skin. There's
a skin in my snake.
There's skin in my boot.
It's Hannibal. It's a new Hannibal series.
How many times do I
skin in my snake?
How many times do I do I not know just colloquially known phrases?
Lewis, we don't know a fucking thing, my guy.
I don't know. I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Did he use the clone jutsu? What happened in Game of Thrones I didn't know about? Did he use sexy jutsu as himself?
I was gonna keep going with that and instead of the plural, I was gonna do the possessive, and then I was gonna give him
when Jon Snows aren't on screen, people should be asking where all the Jon Snows.
Yeah, when Jon Snow held Jon Snow in his arms. Those famous last words Jon Snow said to Jon Snow.
I left an upper decker upstairs.
You are the Game of Thrones. You are the Game of Thrones. Yeah. You are the
Westworld Season 2 2018.
You are A Song of Ice and Fire Book 6. All right, let's talk about Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
A game made by a single human being.
Jesus Christ.
Did you know that, by the way?
No.
Everything in that game was made by one guy.
The music and everything?
Music, art assets. There are mini games in that. Programming made by a dude.
GG.
For multiple years.
So you guys, video games are easy.
Yeah, that game's great. It's coming to Switch very soon.
In 2 days.
And of all the Switch games I can think of that deserve to be on the Switch, holy shit, is that one of them?
Oh yeah, totally.
A casual farming, walk around, just check on your farm.
That
is a perfect game. Just I'm tired. I'm sitting on the couch and just play this.
I need a
because it's on other consoles, but the Switch, the fact you can just get up and walk with it wherever you are is such a good idea for that kind of game.
Yeah, I need a pick up and play
and stop and be able to stop without feeling like you're addicted.
Yeah, exactly. And
do you like the Binding of Isaac games?
Never played.
You might want to try them on the
I don't know.
Switch.
Those don't look good. Those look so cheap to me and not fun.
Cheap?
I don't know.
You should try them.
They just don't look good to me.
You mean does the art turn you off? Is that what it is?
Maybe. I don't know. Just the game, looking at what the game, it looks slow and weird and it looks like a Flash game that I don't want to play.
It was a Flash game, but then it got rebuilt for a whole new engine for the Rebirth series.
See, I don't know.
All sprites and
doesn't look interesting.
Well, do you like roguelikes at all?
What's that?
Games where the levels are randomly generated every time you play them.
Oh.
Rogue Legacy, Crypt of the Necrodancer,
Never
Enter
played.
the Gungeon,
Never played
Binding of
games.
Isaac,
Never played.
Dead Cells.
Never played. I don't play video games.
Because these games are really popular nowadays, roguelikes.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. Well, roguelites, if you're an asshole like Total Biscuit, it's not roguelike because it's not the 90s genre name.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you talk about that
Biscuit,
shit.
so,
but
yeah.
whatever. Randomly generated games. That series of games. Those exist and they're very popular. I'm surprised you never played one.
I don't think I've ever played
a one.
Not that I can think of. If I did, it was probably on my phone.
Knowing the way you play games, you might enjoy that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you like to play games for either 6 hours or for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and
totally.
those games are kind of, most of them can be just done like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's I can try just see how far I can get 20 minutes. okay, I got something to do, or I want to go do something else. Just leave it, and then I'll come back later.
I'm very poor at the moment, so it's not like I'm going to be getting any of these
Well,
games.
luckily these games
soon.
are old enough, and they're going to be dirt cheap on the winter sale.
Yeah.
So like maybe pick up 1 or 2 just to see if you like them.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, Stardew Valley
Yeah.
is a game that people care about. I've never played either.
It's really good.
God, I don't play video games.
Yeah.
I only play
Lewis,
zombies.
you can't. That's not fair. There are too many video.
No,
games.
I know. Yeah.
You can't talk down on yourself on that. There's too many games.
No, I play.
coming out.
I play a lot of games, and yeah.
Dude, Mario Odyssey comes out this month. Fuck everything in this month.
By the way,
out the end of this month.
the same day I'm gonna go see the Linkin Park tribute concert.
Really, the same day?
Yeah.
You should play it in
You
the car.
didn't even know about this, huh?
I know. No, I didn't know it was the same day.
Okay.
I know it was
Yeah.
October. I know it was the same exact
Yeah. Alonzo and I
day.
are going, and we're gonna go see the remaining members of Linkin Park.
Are they gonna be in LA?
It's the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Go early.
Oh
I went to the Hollywood Bowl
dude,
last year.
We're showing up
Fuck.
at like noon.
Dude, yeah.
It starts at 7.
Have you ever driven to the Hollywood Bowl before?
I know where it is. It's like right next.
Fuck
Like it's in
driving at the Hollywood Bowl. I drove there like at 7:00 p.m. on a Saturday. Holy shit! Because it was like a label showcase. It was for Brain Feeder Records.
Okay.
If people don't know, it's Flying Lotus's label. A ton of other artists are on it, and just some of his friends.
Mhm.
Holy shit! It was a long session of shows. 'Cause it was like a 3-hour show. It was packed because the Hollywood Bowl is in a little place called the Hollywood Hills. Does not have big streets, and the parking lots are kind of bizarre to park in, to say the least. Like you have to take an escalator to go down.
Oh.
Because you drive up a big hill to get to the parking lot,
And then you go down.
and you
to
go
enter
down
the thing.
like almost like a 90-degree feels like escalator just to get down to the concert hall. Very
Interesting.
strange.
All right.
That's a very good place to have that, though.
Yeah.
Hollywood Bowl's a fantastic location.
Well, that's why it's Linkin Park. They can do it.
They're kind of not small time. They
Well,
kind of
also-
are a big deal.
Also,
It's a big
I
event.
don't remember if I talked about this last week, but Sinister Gates and M Shadows of Event Sevenfold's going to be there. Travis
really?
Barker's going to be there.
Oh shit!
I believe what's the singer of System of a Down? He's going to be there.
Oh really? He's coming out too. Holy
MGK
shit.
is going to be there for some reason.
A lot of old friends, huh?
Because he did that one Linkin Park cover.
Yeah.
So now he's the best. Whatever.
It's always sad when like these things end up happening where it's like they do like a tribute show to like a band or whatever.
And they have like one guy that like, oh, okay.
But it is cool to see how many people in the industry.
Oh no, it's awesome.
Are like were their friends, because you kind of forget because just life moves so fast.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, they were actually they did a lot of shit together. You just didn't know about it.
Yeah. Alonzo and I were saying like, what if Jay-Z shows up?
He might be in town. Who knows?
Who knows?
You've seen him recently. He's been doing the songs just on his own.
He's doing things. Yeah, he's
because he legitimately loves those songs.
Oh no,
He
totally. Yeah,
wrote-
no, they
that collab. I wonder how you feel about it. It wasn't just written for money.
No, well, it originally
some of it was
So,
for
yeah,
money.
if you guys
but
don't know the
they
story-
put some work into it.
screw Stardew Valley. We don't care about that game. So if you
We're going to talk about it's just a very good farming simulator game on the Switch. It's coming
it's
out.
coming out soon. Cool. If you guys don't know, so in 2004 or 5, whenever like a year after Meteora came out, there's Linkin Park's second album. MTV was doing a collab thing back when MTV did music stuff.
And they were relevant.
When they were relevant and did music things.
Yeah.
They were doing like band mashups, so they would get like two bands that have completely different genres and bring them together and make a song together.
Yeah.
And so they got Linkin Park and Jay-Z to do Numb and Encore.
Yeah.
And that they like Jay-Z and Linkin Park got along so well that they're like, screw this. We're gonna make a whole album of this. And they did like an EP. So it was 6 songs and they collabed together and just did 6 Linkin Park songs mixed with 6 Jay-Z songs, and it was freaking awesome.
What is that EP called again?
Collision Course.
Collision Course. I don't know how I forgot that name because I really like that name.
It's a good name.
It's a really good name.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not a fan of the font for the cover art.
You know what? I am.
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm a fan because it makes sense for coming right after Meteora. Because the songs there's a lot of Meteora songs in there. Like,
Oh, okay.
I think
Like they're
most
trying
of
to tie it into that album.
because
Because
Meteora, that cover. If you guys don't know the cover, like the album cover of what Meteora is, it's them spray painting on a giant mural.
Mhm.
And so, and like if you like go through the CD, like the booklet, it's all like the art that they drew, like because they painted for the entire album, like all the pictures and stuff.
Mhm.
Like all the band members did spray paint art and stuff.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense to do like that graffiti look on the Collision Course right after the spray paint thing.
Yeah, because that makes sense for Linkin Park, but I was like, I'm just thinking it doesn't feel like it's Jay-Z
No,
on the
yeah.
cover.
I get
Jay-Z,
it,
he was a street rapper at some point,
but not
but
in
at that era,
2004.
he was Big Pimpin' was already way past.
Yeah,
He was already Big Pimpin' every day of his life, and still is. Good for him.
yeah.
But whatever, that EP is cool.
It's so rad.
And
but-
it feels weird that MTV said these are like from different genres, considering the music that Linkin Park made, and they kind of pioneered
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
It's like let's do the guys who mix
let's put
music
Primus and Tool together.
Yeah, totally.
Like they're kind of different, sure.
Yeah, I guess,
but not that much that they couldn't make a song together.
Yeah, and because Linkin Park,
like Lou Reed and Metallica was
that's
a thing.
that
was different genres that doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
it didn't make the best music.
Nope, not good at
but
all.
That made more sense of different genres that don't make. It should not be together.
Because the thing of Linkin Park is they kind of didn't pioneer obviously, but like they
made it listenable to me at least.
They took the logical next step of what genre mashing does.
Yeah, which people don't genre mash in the mainstream anymore.
No,
there are entire genres now that do that.
Yeah,
but in the mainstream now it's just do really subdued beats, do really big anthemic choruses,
or just classic.
Hey,
pop
remember
stuff.
the 80s?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're kind of in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's better than what we had in early 2010s with like your Imagine Dragons and your Avicii's dominating the radio.
So boring. It's just boring music.
I don't mind anthems, but holy
they're all
shit.
anthems.
Like
the millennial whoop was invented around that time.
Also the owa owa o needs to go away forever.
That's the millennial whoop. That's what that is.
Halsey needs to be stopped.
Yeah, Halsey needs to like go in a cave and just stay there. To
sing in her weird accent. That doesn't exist.
Halsey, stay in a cage for a little bit. Stay with Nicolas Cage for a little bit. Stay with Luke Cage for a little bit. Be in the Defenders. There you go. The new Defenders is Halsey.
Let's talk about remember the Inhumans? Because fucking Marvel does it. Oh my god, that came out.
Did it?
I've heard no one talk about the Inhumans at all.
I don't even know what is that.
The thing was sent to die.
What is it?
It's a Marvel series. TV
is it on
show.
Like Fox or something? It's not even on like anything that they normally do.
No, it's like on an actual network, and it just got sent out, and nobody I know has talked or watched it.
I saw one trailer on YouTube the other day, and I was like, oh yeah. I haven't thought about it until now.
I remember that product's been in the work for years, and I think that show. I've heard rumors from like just drama behind the scenes. I can't confirm them because I haven't looked into it because I don't care enough. But it feels like that show had fights to get it made and not made.
Yeah,
and it seems like the show got made, but it feels like it was someone somewhere made this show hard to succeed on purpose.
It's kind of like how I feel about the Vita. Where it feels like
the Vita wasn't on purpose. That was just misfires.
I don't know, man. It makes no sense.
The PSP did super well. Why would they want their next console to what? Lewis, why would a company want their product to fail?
Dude, I don't know. All right.
It's not like
why do the Illuminati do what they do? I don't know. But it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You beat me, Lewis. I gotta go home now. Your 40-minute YouTube video on why 9/11 didn't happen and Lizard Obama really just proved everything I know about society.
Moon truthers.
I have to live my life now, different now.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how many views those get on YouTube, by the way.
What?
Conspiracy videos?
Yeah.
Like not old ones that are like documentaries.
Like new ones that are
made
serious.
by like some 45-year-old man who's bored at home.
Yeah. Serious ones that aren't jokes. Because there was a time in like 2012 where there were a lot for jokes.
Yeah.
Like when Alex Jones just started doing his thing on YouTube.
Which I still cannot determine if that man is real or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
The longer he lives and the more evil he causes.
No, totally.
I can't determine if he's a real human being.
I don't know.
I think it's just a Sam Hyde asshole. Where he exists to make people upset. That's all he does.
I don't know, but I like him, and I want him around.
I can't say I like him because that would imply that I agree with him.
That's not what I'm saying.
I am entertained by him.
There you go.
I will leave it at that and nothing more.
That's what I used to say about Keemstar back in the day.
I never liked Keemstar.
Yeah, I know some people never did.
But
back
in old Halo days, I never liked him.
No, I liked him back when he did the podcast with Only Use Me Blade, the Bad Kid Cast. That was awesome.
I didn't know they made that.
Yeah,
it told me like a year ago. I was like, I'm never gonna listen to that shit.
It's an awesome podcast, and he's a very entertaining person. He knows what he's doing.
Hope Only Use Me Blade's having an okay life.
By the way, let's talk about SP7, Sugar Pine 7, and then we'll go. Sugar Pine 7 won the streaming for show of the year. Hell yeah.
It was really funny seeing them awkwardly go on stage.
And everyone being like, who
the fuck are these people? People were mad, by the way.
Oh,
they didn't know who they were. And I'm like, fuck these people.
No, 6 months. They're around. Sugar Pine 7 has been a thing for like less than 6 months, and they got show of the year.
They haven't even been like under that name for more than like 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
And they won because people said, let's make them win.
Yeah, it's because they're...
Because remember, that award was your choice.
Yeah.
That was Go Votes.
Yeah.
And they beat like... gigantic channels.
They beat Phil DeFranco. Everyone thought Phil DeFranco was going to win.
He was campaigning really, really hard.
Which, yeah.
I wouldn't have been mad if he won it.
Who, Philip?
Yeah.
But
it's like win? Sugar Pine 7 was in the categories like, but no. Mm-hmm. I like them just because they're new. And they deserve what they get.
Yes, they're original content that is actually good. Yeah. Look, guys, I've been watching YouTube videos since YouTube. Like
Since you're in the womb.
I'm in the YouTube scene. I know the things, and I've never seen anything like it.
And we always talk about it, me and you, Lewis.
Yeah.
How's no one made anything like this?
Huh?
How's no one made anything like this?
How's
It's
no one
so
made
obvious.
The Office, and Arrested Development?
We're so popular.
It's
They
like
changed people's pop culture's humor changed because of those shows.
Yeah, and
no one thought we should just make that, but for YouTube.
Yeah,
It's crazy that no one's ever thought of doing that as like a real series.
Yeah.
And they're doing it.
it's
It's great.
It's meta and not stupid meta.
Yeah.
Where they talk like they have their videos is them talking about making videos.
Yeah. And breaking character in video and then yelling at each other for breaking character or not sticking to a bit.
Yeah.
Or talking about like setting up places for their other videos.
While they're in the video, it's like, hey, for our next video, let's do this while they're in a video. It's like,
But I was talking about
What?
murder. But I was talking about a murder they did in
no
character.
murder that Kib did.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Only Kib.
Only Kib.
Only Kib.
All right. I gotta go.
Yeah,
My
we all-
dogs are going crazy, and
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably get to work.
On everything.
On everything. I need
Hopefully next week you can over this week you can find time to do audio stuff in here and not collapse.
I'm poor. I don't know if I.
No, I mean like just you don't have your old stuff.
I don't have stuff.
You don't have like just glue sweaters to the wall.
I know. This duct tape.
How about next week we record in your closet, like a real podcast?
that not walk-in closet?
Yeah, we'll just sit in there for an hour.
No, I refuse.
Lewis, you know it would be true. It would sound better.
Yeah. Well, it would define better because like quality, like pure scientific audio quality.
You would have to. Scratch that. You would have to do less work.
Here's what I mean. From a pure scientific audio quality standpoint, yes, it would objectively sound better.
And you're
from
a man all about.
From a quality content standpoint, I'd be so tired and I can't say words normally. You know what I mean?
Even when you're here.
Even when I'm not tired. But when if I'm in a sitting in a closet scrunching over for an hour, I'll
say you
lose
were at a
my
scrunch.
goddamn mind.
You can sit on my head.
All right.